Oh, Ryan, my man, what is up, bro?
Not much, man. How are you?
Fantastic. It's so good to see you, man. How
Good to see.
what
Oh,
what's
it's
new?
same old stuff, man. Just been training, work, been busy, and just enjoying my Speediance like always, man.
Nice, man. I know you're busy. Just like Cassie, you got a family, and that machine
Yeah.
is allowing you to do your thing and keep up with your life, right?
Oh, for sure. Speediance is a game changer when it comes that I don't have to commute to the gym. I just go home, pop right on the machine. I can get right in the shower, eat dinner, do what I got to do. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that is awesome, man. Yeah, this is for everybody who might have just popped on. This is the fourth anniversary, and the topic is progress relentlessly. And that's because so many things can prevent us from progressing. And this video is sponsored by Mueller Sports, but more about Mueller Sports later. But we got to push on. We got to keep pushing on. So, Ryan, I'd love to know, bro. I mean, we anybody who watches this channel, we've spoken to Ryan many times. Ryan's been training for quite a while. And man, if you follow his Instagram, you see that this guy, man, he knows what he's doing when it comes to training. And it always gets me amped up to see Ryan doing his thing. And so tell us, what are some of the things that could be potential roadblocks in your life when it comes to training, but you don't allow those to stop you?
Work, having to do overtime. Um, it can be so challenging when my boss asks me, "Hey, could you come, cover a run tonight?" And I can easily say, "Okay, I'm not gonna go home. I'm not gonna train. I'm just gonna worry about my shower, worry about what I need to do." But what I do, I come home, I hop right on my machine, and then do what I need to do, and then I eat my dinner and then go back to work because my work is 7 minutes away, so it makes it just so convenient. But like you said, it can be a potential roadblock because like you think to yourself, oh, I got work in this amount of time,
Yep.
but it's about you have to make the time if you actually want it enough to not that let that stop you. So it's definitely big being pretty close to my work for one, and then just having it in my home for another makes it so convenient.
Oh man, that is awesome. And you could take the easy way out and you would have a really good excuse. You
Yeah.
have work. It's a great
Hmm.
excuse, but you're pushing yourself, man. And so the convenience of the machine is allowing you to do it.
Yeah, man, and it's just so great because like I've been progressing so much ever since we talk about other roadblocks that can hold us back, and that was this elbow injury that really was just a huge challenge, and I've been using these.
Mueller Sports is a fantastic company, been around since 1959. They specialize in all things recovery, guys. So whether it's gel wraps, whether it's compression technology, the Mueller Revive recovery technology, whether it's tapes, it doesn't matter. Mueller Sports has it all. Very, very valuable company when you train as hard as I do. And when you want to be able to be the best version of yourself every single day. So make sure to check out Mueller Sports if you haven't already. There's a link in the description with a coupon code for their website.
That are absolutely amazing. They
Nice.
protected my elbow and just making sure I don't hurt this, because I think you told me before you were afraid to train somewhat harder. What you had the elbow thing,
Yep.
but it's those things just help me give me that extra boost of confidence so much more. I can train. It just feels so great because I went the last time we were on here, Joe. I was benching 100 pounds. I'm up to 100 and like 17 or 20 now. So I'm progressing, and it's like I'm just trying to do like maintain, but it's like I can't help. I feel like, oh, I'm benching like 100 pounds like 20 times now. And it's like, oh no, I got to go up. It's that
Wow.
it's that thing of I'm so used to training a certain way. I want to maintain and just keep the way, but I keep progressing, and it's like I just can't help but keep going. Like it's that drive in me that I just can't help it. I just love training. It, you know, it eases stress from work, it eases stress from sometimes life, and it's just, you know, it gives me joy.
That's insane, bro. I mean, everything you just said, I can't agree with enough, but it's just crazy to hear somebody say that I'm not trying to progress. I'm just trying to stay where I'm at, but you still are. Good for you, man. That is just that's great. That's the dream right there.
It
That's
is,
the
man.
dream.
And just being able to keep going and going, it's just like, you know, because I've had multiple injuries, man. Like I've had the left shoulder, I had the elbow, I had a broken ankle. I've been through it all, man. But to get up every time and sit here and tell myself I'm gonna keep going, you know, I'm not gonna stop. There's nothing gonna. This is only a little temporarily roadblock, and
Right.
for me to just, I just had to keep pushing myself because, you know, I always play that Rocky music, you know, just keep going.
Absolutely, man. We got a comment coming from Summer's Time Entertainment. Hey, happy to have you here. Thank you so much, Summer's Time. I love my gym monster. It's convenient, challenging, and motivated. Excellent, excellent. It absolutely is. With all of the things, with all of the technology that comes with the Speediance Gym Monster, it's convenient because that thing just folds up against your wall. You don't hardly even know it's there. It is certainly challenging. Like Ryan just said, he can't even help but keep progressing. So he just keeps moving up that ladder, and it's
Mm-hmm.
motivating. Yeah, it is because go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good, man. No, and being able to have that eccentric mood is also very huge because I barely use standard anymore. I'm all eccentric because being able to lift more on the down because we're stronger on the down portion is so big because it can help you get stronger so much faster, which is the reason why I got so much stronger so much faster.
Absolutely, and like Cassie mentioned earlier, and like you've mentioned on other interviews, you hardly even notice that you're doing that extra work. But you are. Like when you lift for anyone out there who doesn't know what Ryan might be talking about, eccentric mode allows you to lift lighter on the concentric, so like on a bicep curl, lighter, and then heavier going down. And like Ryan mentioned, your body can naturally do that much easier. It takes less energy from your body to bring weight down. So you can lift 40 pounds up, you can come down with 70 pounds where normally you wouldn't be able to lift the 70 pounds initially. So that's the beauty of eccentric mode. And so you don't even realize that you just progressive overloaded. You know what I mean? 30 more pounds coming down. And so like Ryan said, you see those gains so much faster, whether they be strength or even muscle gains so much faster.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And just having that option to be able to, you know, just do it, and like the Bluetooth ring, it just makes life so much easier when you have that at your mercy. And just it's like, man, I tell you what, when I do eccentric mode dojo, it's like you feel it. So I feel like it wear, like Cassie was saying, it wears you out
Right.
so fast. And it makes like Speediance just makes training so much more fun, man. It really does.
That is great, man. So are you using free mode still? If I remember correctly, you were using free mode, am I right? Or
I mean, I was until they finally, until Speediance actually implemented the remember I was telling you I wanted them to add that, you know, eccentric into the custom templates. I was doing free mode, but I stopped because they added that in there, and I can do my eccentric now, and I enjoy that. So I've been, you know, customizing my workouts, and you know, it just it's been so much fun being able to do that actually from the templates because like we always talk about, Joe, Speediance listens.
right. Right. Oh yeah, Speediance listens, that's for sure. And Speediance just popped something up on the screen, guys. That was an invitation to checking out their Facebook page. Make sure you check it out because, like Ryan said, they give you a voice, and that voice the company actually hears. Like they care. Ryan wanted to be able to use eccentric mode and custom templates, and they made it happen. just like they've made so many other things happen. You can train on the Gym Monster without a Wi-Fi connection. Last time I checked, they're the only company who's allowing that. So every other company wants you to be tethered to the Wi-Fi in order to train. But nope, not with Gym Monster. You can go ahead, you can lose Wi-Fi connection. You can start up the machine without a Wi-Fi connection, and you can train on that thing. And am I right? They have not yet implemented a subscription.
No, not at all. It's huge. You know, when you got them other people telling them saying, "Hey, can you implement this?" It's like I said before, Joe. How often are we going to be able to tell like AT&T, "Oh, can you put this in there?" You can't tell a phone company to put something in there, but the fact you can tell digital weight system company to add these things, it just makes life and customer service just that much better.
Yeah, and they're not even getting paid monthly from users. So guys, listen to that. Like Ryan said, they're going ahead out of their way to make the user experience amazing, and yet you're not even tethered like every other company out there to an actual subscription where you got to pay monthly. Now, in the future, I Speediance already mentioned plenty of times that in the future they will be implementing a subscription, but anyone who purchases before that happens will be able to use everything that this machine offers without having to pay a subscription. So for life. So I think that's an amazing, amazing thing. I mean, you can't get better than that, bro.
No, you really can't, because there's just other companies that just charge so much, and it's like if you have the opportunity to get a lifetime subscription and just be able to have access to all these programs and not have to worry about, oh, am I a beginner, how much can I really do. You have the opportunity of this machine literally being your trainer.
Right.
So
Right.
that's huge. So, especially for people who don't know how to train.
Has your dad ever tried this machine yet?
He's been here to help me put together that rowing attachment where I thought he might have tried it, but I want him to, but he's stubborn, man.
I had to ask because I know you told me. I know you told me that he's stubborn. He doesn't want to get into the movement of electronic, digital weight essentially.
Yeah.
And I kind of get it, but at the same time, I had to ask. I thought maybe he'd have a change of heart.
Yeah, I was hoping he would, but man, he's just old school. He sticks to his old ways. I get it, but listen, I mean, I'm living proof, and so is many others. So
Yeah.
you're living proof. It just we're all getting the gains and benefits from it, and getting stronger.
Yeah, it's true. Anybody who hasn't tried digital weight, they don't understand the benefits of it fully. And to a lot of people, I can understand. A lot of people might look at digital weight. They might look at the myriad of companies out there who are overcharging their customers, knocking them over the head, and they might be like, "Oh, this is a scam." So I
Mm.
can get it. But when you got a company who actually cares, like Speediance does, when you have a machine as amazing as this machine is, full body training on this thing, and they're not knocking you over the head for a price, the benefits totally outweigh a conventional gym 100%. Safety, the manipulation of the weights, forget it. Totally blows the gym out of the water.
Yeah, and then also the one thing I noticed, the top tier companies, not the name drop, but just saying, like, they don't offer sales like Speediance does, like the giveaways. You know what
Right.
I mean? So that's also very huge too. It helps you get it in your home, and you get the train.
Summertime entertainment. I'm in my mid 40s. Digital weights have helped me reach levels I haven't even tried in years, and I don't need a spotter. Bro, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about here. It blows conventional weight out of the water.
Yeah, because it's like you said, that you don't need an actual spotter, so that way you can lift the weight that you're afraid to do, but realistically you're not afraid to do, because now you have an actual spotter, and that's what makes it so amazing.
I was doing yesterday. Yesterday was my chest, and I was doing back, and I was taking, as always, I take my sets to failure, which you can do in a regular gym, but never to true failure.
Hmm.
But you can take these to true failure. You can be struggling down to your last breath with that bar on your chest, and all you do at the click of a button is kill that weight. That's true failure.
Hmm.
But when you're in the gym, you got to go. Your true failure, if you're on a bench press, is like still 2 reps in reserve because you need enough energy to get that bar up.
Exactly.
So you're squeaking out so many gains, whether it's because of the safety, whether it's because of the digital weight manipulation, all the modes this thing has. You're squeaking out so many more gains. And even though these machines have like 220 pounds, which is like actually way heavier than that, but even though they only have that amount, uh, you're totally capitalizing on your gains.
Yeah, really. And I completely forgot to tell you, I actually did finally max out on squats on this thing. I was doing 140 when I first started on the actual belt squats. I'm maxing it out now. So my legs are, the same old tree trunks, but bigger now.
Straight up, bro. Yeah, you got tree. You have tree trunks. You need to be planted, man.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Good for you. How long did it take you to go from the 140 to the 200, approximately?
Um, I would say at least 6 months. I mean, that's kind of unheard of for me because it's like you think 140 up to 220 in 6 months. I mean, typically if you're in an actual gym, doesn't that take what, like a year and a half, like a year to a year and a half? Like,
I mean, everybody's different, but yeah, probably a lot longer than you did.
yeah, like I just don't know how I like we were talking about eccentric mode, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just the simple fact you're able to work that down portion. And Joe, I go slow, like, because I know the when you go slower, you get more blood flow to that muscle, so it's gonna give you, that maximum pump, and you're gonna get growth and get stronger. So that's huge.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely huge. And the slower you go, the more time under tension. So essentially, you're ripping more muscle fibers down. The time under tension is super important. And that's why to rush a rep, you might as well have not done the rep. Slow, steady, that's going to get you those gains.
Yeah, every single little rep is valuable. Every second you do that rep, and just everything,
Yep.
because every set, every rep, every second, it's all valuable.
Yeah, and to anybody to Ryan's point, it's all valuable, including the weight cap on these machines. A lot of people will say something along the lines of, well, that's not enough weight for me. So I just want to touch on the fact that you have the weight manipulation, which changes the way the weight works on your muscles. So that is a potential factor that you can use in order to still progressive overload even at a lower weight. You also have the fact that digital weight is driven by motors. So it feels much, much heavier than traditional weight. So 200 pounds on this, 220 pounds on this, it might feel double that, or like, 1.5 times that. Everybody's going to have a different opinion, but it certainly is a lot heavier.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, and I just wanted to throw in there that another way to progressive overload on this with one of these machines is actually what everybody's supposed to be doing in the gym, but they really don't typically do it. But it's more important when you have a weight cap, is you need to progressive overload with time under tension, more volume, slower reps, so slower reps, time under tension, and also angles. Use your angles to cause your give your muscles, for example, a pre-stretch. Rather than stand close to the weight and allow you to pick up that weight easy, move your body a little bit, give your muscle a pre-stretch so it has to work harder. Angles and all that stuff that I just mentioned will allow you to be able to make massive gains on a machine that has a 220-pound weight cap.
Hmm. For sure. That's all huge. And always monitor what you're doing, change things up here and there. Don't just do the constant same thing. It's all about, changing the reps up, changing your sets up, and changing, just the little thing. It's all about the little things of what you do in your workout that's going to help you with those gains.
Mueller Sports is a fantastic company, been around since 1959. They specialize in all things recovery, guys. So whether it's gel wraps, whether it's compression technology, the Mueller Revive recovery technology, whether it's tapes, it doesn't matter. Mueller Sports has it all. Very, very valuable company when you train as hard as I do. And when you want to be able to be the best version of yourself every single day. So make sure to check out Mueller Sports if you haven't already. There's a link in the description with a coupon code for their website. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, all those things that seem like minor details, when you combine them, that's create those minor details are creating the whole picture. So don't neglect what everything Ryan just said makes total. I mean, 100% sense. Those little things go such a long way.
Yeah, because I just see so like it just drives me crazy when I was in the gym before. I see these people doing their reps so fast, and it's like come on, man, you're cheating yourself. You're wasting your time. Just take how much time does it take to make sure you are getting that set to be as valuable as possible? It's so important for your gains and your time. It's like why? Like
Right.
it just drives me. I don't know what it is. It's like it drives me nuts.
Well, a lot of people. I was had the unfortunate experience of having to be in an actual gym the other day because I was on a
Yeah.
trip with my wife. So I had to pay like $10 to get into the gym for a day. So I'm in there and it's like 5 in the morning and there's like three other people there. And I'm doing my thing and I see this woman and she's going crazy on the pull-up bar. She's going crazy on this, that she's on all these machines. She's doing every machine in the room. And I'm thinking, I admire that you're here at 5 a.m., but you're wasting all your time. You have no idea what you're doing with anything. And I'm thinking, if only you had the direction to be able to do this stuff right. And I was thinking Speediance would be perfect for her. She don't have to get up at 5 a.m. You put that thing in your living room or in a bedroom or wherever you want, and it tells you what to do. It gives you the pace at which you should train. It gives you the movements based on the muscle groups you want to work instead of going into a gym and putting yourself at potential risk to kill yourself because that's where she was at.
Yeah, that's definitely a big deal. And I just want to touch on, I like how Cassie splits up her workouts because I listen, man. If I had the time, I would die to do something like that because I feel like it gives you such a more valuable workout. It's just I would love to be able to do chest by itself because chest, just like you, Joe. I've seen your videos. You love chest just as much as I do.
Yeah.
So I wish I can just give a full chest day or just dedicate to chest, but no, I have to do push, chest, shoulders, tries,
Right.
and I can't split that up. I wish I can just do like shoulders in the morning and then just chest and tries at night. It would just be better, but just because of my timing and work, it doesn't allow. I mean, I'm still getting stronger, but
Sure.
you know, it doesn't allow my schedule doesn't allow me to do that. But that's such a great way to train.
Yeah, if you have that time in the day and all those hours, because I mean, to dedicate a a a training session to one muscle group, that I think is every lifter's dream.
Oh
But
yeah.
I mean, but yeah, but like who really has the time for that? I mean, I don't even know if there's enough days in a week, if you want to hit your muscle group twice in a week, there's not even enough days. But yeah, like you said, Cassie splitting it up throughout the day, that is so, so valuable. If you have the energy to do it and the means to do it, that's an excellent way to go about training because you're giving almost 100% each time.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about the next muscle group. You don't have to worry about, oh, well, I got to do shoulders next or tries. It's like you can just focus on that one muscle group and go ham and just know this is your one muscle group. This you're going to be able to give it your all, and that's props to Cassie because she's going to get great benefits of training from that.
Absolutely. I just want to say, guys, we actually, wow, time flew. We have 1 minute until the end of this live. So make sure if you haven't used that code yet and you want one of these machines, get it now before the subscription starts. So, Ryan, I want to ask you real quick, bro. Has your wife ever used the machine yet?
Nah, she focuses on her on demand workouts at home. She's pretty dedicated to that. So she
Okay.
tried it once. She almost she tried the ski handles, and
Okay.
I thought she was gonna fly into the wall when she tried it.
Oh man.
But it's nah, I mean I haven't been using the rower as much. I've been doing a lot of ski handle work,
Okay.
but it's all good though. I'm still getting those gains I love. So
Excellent. So what do you find that the skiing works the most? Is it's I'm assuming it's kind of like a straight arm pull down.
yeah, I feel like it hits tries, like it's core, um like even my legs too, because you're going up and down with your legs. So
Oh
yeah,
man.
I feel it like in those areas mainly. That's where I
Okay.
feel like it hits the most, like especially the core.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've been meaning to actually test it out because I haven't done skiing on this yet. I have done rowing, which I love. Love the rowing.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, the skiing looks like it's one of my favorite moves is the straight arm pull down. You're hitting your lats, you're hitting your rear delt, you're hitting your
Oh,
triceps, you're hitting your chest. It's such a compound movement.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's great for when you don't have time.
for sure. Absolutely. I do miss doing the rower. I'm just too lazy to bring it out of that room anymore and just put it on. I just want to get home, get my workout in,
Yeah.
eat dinner, and just relax.
I don't blame you, man. You're doing a lot more than what a lot of people would do, and that's part of the thing. Consistency, like I was telling Cassie, having this machine allows you to be consistent, and you
Mhm.
and Cassie and so many other people out there are prime examples of that consistency in action.
Oh, for sure. Because health to me is a big thing. They say that people who train actually live longer because you're working out your heart. And it's huge because it just helps you, and like I feel good after I work out. It's like your heart's going, you feel good, you're sweating. I'm telling you, like I've been drenched after my workouts. It's like after 2 days of sweat, I feel like my elbow pads need to take a bath, bro.
Speaking of elbow pads, so what you just showed me for anyone who doesn't know, Ryan has been dealing with, just like myself, tennis elbow.
Yeah,
Are those cuffs for
yeah,
compression?
yeah. It's like it's
Okay,
like I'll show you real quick.
sure.
You just prop them on. It's a little pain in the butt to get on, but it gives you such an amazing like compression. Like look how thick these babies are. Like
Yeah, I see that.
so it's pain in the butt to get on, but once you get them on, they're on. So it's pretty thick
Nice.
padding. So I think it's something maybe if you want to look into, you can, because I know you deal with the elbow pain just like me. But yeah, man, it's been phenomenal. These things are amazing.
Yeah, I see Neil mentioned me too. Tennis elbow on the left side, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
so I same here. Tennis elbow, all three of us, we got tennis elbow. I'm sure many of the other viewers who are watching, they deal with that too. Hey, everybody. Yeah, they're probably going to be doing that giveaway soon. So make sure to hit Ryan into those comments. But yeah, so compression technology like that is incredible.
Oh yeah.
And that video that I did the other day talking about those straps. Oh, what are they called now?
Versa grips.
Thank you, Versagrips.
Yeah.
That's it. Those things will have you up your weight on every single lift that you're doing, and you will hardly feel yourself have to grip that bar. It is unreal what those things do. They completely bypass your entire forearm. So if you have tennis elbow, those things would be an excellent thing, as well as what Ryan just said.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna invest in these as well. I found them on Amazon. They're like $80.
Paradise on Wheels. Thank you, gentlemen, for the opportunity to listen to your podcast. Absolutely. No, thank you for being here to listen to it. Well, Ryan, thank you so much, bro, for being here with us today. Thank you for sharing your experience and everything and updating us on how you are continuing to persevere, my friend.
Oh, absolutely, man. I enjoy coming on here as always with you, man.